Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the pros and cons of just running auctions in an eBay account. And I'm going to tell you what helps me, a few situations help me in my eBay auctions. I've done well on auctions, and I've actually done kind of successful. Because most people, you can't put everything. I don't, for the most money. Some stuff I put on auction, I still make good profits. And actually, I'm thinking I might sell quicker, and I still make half decent still make good profits on this. Which I'm happy, profits I'm happy with. So, yeah. First of all, one is, pros. I would say number one pro is that if you have see a cost of high feedback, and they have 700-800 followers, 60,000-70,000 feedback, and they sell a ton of auction. All they do is they start on what their minimum is in the tape, which is usually 99 cents for one. And then one starts $50, $2.50, $3.50, $4.50, so, up like that. And sometimes it gets one bid the other, but something, yeah. There's sort of their basically what their minimum starting point is for item. And there's that ride, usually pretty low. There's the market determine what it's worth. And I like doing that because sometimes you can get, if you do that and you have a high feedback, you can maybe get $10 plus shipping. And if buyers know you sell on eBay, and they can, if you get a lot of followers that are, but come to your account to buy those type items, they'll bid on it, and they might get them 10, 50. And bid up to, the average, a fair average price. But if you don't, you know what? I mean, if I don't, if the buyer gets a little bit of a deal on me, according to me, on me, buyer thinks they have a little bit of a deal on me, that's fine by me. If buyer gets a little bit of a deal, hey, I'm cool with that auction. I can't control it myself, so that's not why, but I just don't really care, man. I don't really make a break on an auction. Also, a second pro is, you can grow your account quickly. If you have a brand new account and all you do is run auctions, I've seen accounts, I was looking at Cupcake parts, and I've seen accounts that all they do is run auctions, and they have 140 feedbacks, and they select 340, 80 for 400 items almost, last 90 days. That's a lot of items. So they can, if you have a ton of inventory, you want to get rid of that guy does, because Cupcake parts inventory, and he auctions up and wants to get rid of it quick. I mean, it's a good way to get, or wants to make some quick money. You can do that on auction. Auction, you can sell items quickly and build up your account pretty quickly. That's one benefit of auctions. Number three. No, I guess that's two benefits. You can sell stuff quickly and get good feedback quickly. And stuff like that. And stuff like that. If you have stuff that I would say run auctions, if you have what I do is on a lot. It's if you see comps all over the place, I did Hot Wheel cars, so many Hot Wheel cars, and there might be 50 Hot Wheel cars you may get for. Say I did 50 cent Hot Wheel, or a little more than 50 cent. You might be able to get reused or play with condition. But that might be one thing you might be get if you did buy it now. Say for so much. Did you buy it now at that price? You might get that price, but it might take a while. So this way, you want you might get a little more than you want. You might get a little less than you want. During the day, I listened during the day, and I got 50 cent a car, or 50 cent a car. Pretty sure. So I was pretty happy. And regional A, both of them were. That's pretty awesome. And then also, if I did puzzles and comps for different brands, and those individual puzzles were not really selling very well, so I just listed a lot of them up. And I got I gave the buyer a good deal. The buyer got some good deals on them, but I also moved them out pretty quickly, so that was another benefit. And then I did wearing shoes, and then one boot, the guy was injured and wearing like a medical medical boot, one of those big silver gray medical boots that they were, and then was wearing their steel toe boot on the other shoe, and one he never wore. So I sold them, and it was kind of like a unique situation. So that was a unique thing. And then I think it was like 20 some bucks plus shipping. But I got a little bit of a deal, but it was unique, and I never seen that. It's probably really odd you didn't find that, so, which might have hurt the value, but that's fine. I'm just glad to get it. I'm just, so. And then also I found something that is, like you can't find any sold comps on. I couldn't. And stuff like that. Where I found one sold comp was an auction sold comp. Place auction now. And people have like that, like a save search. They'll bid on it. And that's what happened right there. So, and then like I said, if comps are all over the place, you may be willing to get 20 plus ship, or something that you might get 25 plus ship, you might get 30 plus ship, or like a lot of say cassette tape comps are all over the place for like different amounts, and this and that, and we can just do it in auction, and maybe get a little more, maybe get a little less, but should the market determine what it's worth. And then the cons, there's some cons to it, like you may not get as much as you want. So if you start items like really low, hoping to get a lot more, you may not. But I see people sometimes they list auctions like what their minimum is, like they might list it say at 20, and their bare minimum is 20. And if you start like that, like where you start your bare minimum, you don't start at like 9, you start at like your bare minimum. They could get parts, so you're supposed to start some at like 22, start some at like 14, some at the bare minimum. And then if the comps go up a little bit, if the person gets like say 30 plus bid, like multiple bidders bid more, then the person's happy. If the person gets maybe one bid, if you're gonna do that strategy, I wouldn't start gonna be satisfied with getting one bid. If you get one bid, are you happy at the getting one bid at this price? If you are, start your bare minimum, you're happy. Be happy if you got one bid at. But if it's like a hot, so that's the only thing about it. You may not get as much as you want. That's like a downside auction. Then like also if you don't get like a bidding war, if you only get one bidder, I mean you don't get that bidding war on your item. But then again, if it's an item you can't really find any comps on, and you just start at the price you're willing to let go for. And if you get more for it, you get more for it. If you get less, if you get exactly what you want for it, you get exactly what you want. So you're not like disappointed in it. That's a good thing. But you don't get what you want for it. You start a little too low, or you don't get the traction. You don't get like traction on it. You're hoping for traction on it, and you get as much traction as you want on it. Disappointment. But yeah. So again, recap. Pros. You have a ton of feedback on your account. You can get more than maybe the average, so it comes from, or you can get like average, so it comes average because people bid in names, and people that are just searching around will bid for your names. People that are following your account will bid on your names, and less than that. And then also another benefit of auctions, like you said, is like if a soul comes from all over the place, or it's like kind of like those boots, like I said, that was like very unique for them, like a very unique situation for them, or this and that, You know what I mean? Or just stuff like that. Like the situation I mentioned. Auctions would be good. Or if it's like a popular item, like so comes from a place where you can't find that, you can't only sold a compass on auction. Or it's like an item that would probably way better do on auction. You know, instead of on auction. Yeah. I said the cons. Recap the cons. Like, you may not get as much as you hope for, or you might not get a big one. That's the only thing about it. Because if I was starting an account, I mean, you could do auction on it. Maybe like start like get like maybe start out like say your minimum is could be, or you could take out start the minimum. So your minimum is you take is $20. You get one bid. You get one bid. You're happy if you one bid. Well, at that minimum bid, set your bare minimum. Set your lowest you want to know. If you get one bid, you get one bid. You get multiple bids, you get multiple bids. So yeah, I would say if you do lots, do an auction, but it depends. Some lots will do auction, some will do buy it now. It just depends. I like cupcake parts. I'm not gonna do an auction because I'm just gonna start like my minimum, which is like I seen cupcake parts on auction. Then I'm about 20 plus 18 plus. But I'll start at 20 plus shipping, and just to see that ride. So yeah, and just see where buy it. See where it take me. So until 1999 plus shipping, that's much. See where it goes. So next time, take care. I mean, it might depend on how much I have. Until this, like Jen, you pretend they didn't go for much. I think there was not much in there. It was one for 20. So go get it. It depends on how much probably in there, but probably at least get so much plus shipping on it. And probably at least $9.99. And then more depending on how much is in there. So, or depending on how much shipping is too. Not very on my price, but yeah. Next time, take care.